Chaos Wonders, welcome back to the last full day in Japan. It's sad, but it had to come to an end at some point, unfortunately. My throat's feeling a little bit better today, maybe? It's a little early to say, to be honest. Hopefully that was just like a one-day sickness or a few day. Maybe it'll be done today. Maybe I'm dreaming, I don't know. Today I think Nate and I's plan is to go to Tokyo Tower, at least out around it, and see, like, we haven't visited it at all. And then other than that, I don't really know. I have a bunch of stuff written down for maybes to do in Tokyo. I don't know, it's the last day. So whatever we feel like doing, there's no pressure. It's like coming home, Nate. Yeah, so Nate and I came to McDonald's. A lot of times we just eat at breakfast at convenience stores, so this is honestly a lot better. If you don't know, McDonald's in Japan is like way good. Like, the ingredients taste way fresher, it tastes way less oily. I don't know how to explain it, you just gotta try it. Alright guys, we're headed out. We're going to Tokyo Tower today. We've got about a little over an hour to get there, and I'm excited to see it. I think it's gonna be cool. I'll give you some more facts and info about it once we arrive. We walked out of the station and we're immediately graced with the view of Tokyo Tower. All this time in Japan and we're just now seeing it. By the way, did you know that this tower is actually taller than the Eiffel Tower? So you can suck it, France. Guys, I'm just playing. No, it really is taller. Just playing about the suck it part. That's interesting though. I've never seen the Eiffel Tower, so it's hard for me to personally compare, but it's tall for sure. It's very red and white. So we did a little research and found out that the Eiffel Tower is a measly 330 meters to the tip. And this impressive beast is 333 meters to the tip. All I'm saying, those 3 extra meters makes a huge difference, Eiffel Tower. Get on its level. Well, Nate, what do you think of it?
It's tall.
It is tall. Nate and I made the decision to not go to the top of it. We really just wanted to see it from down below because we've already been to the top of so many towers on this trip. To go to the middle deck only costs 1,200, not that much. The middle deck's not even that high. To go to the top deck, it costs 3,000, which if this was the beginning or even middle of the trip, would be like, okay. But I have 2,000 yen left on me. Nate has what, 7, 8? Not much. We gotta get lunch today. We gotta pay to go to the airport tomorrow. Yeah, we could pay with our card, but I don't know, man. I just wanted to see it. Alright, so we're already done here. We saw it. It was cool. There's a lot of places you can go around here to get different pictures and photo shoot opportunities. Just Google those. I'm not going to walk around this whole thing and try to find them. I'm still slightly sick. I'm good. Nate and I are instead going to head to Ueno, another famous area of the city that we had missed. And it's a market and food area. So my last little bit of money is going to get spent there.
A few inches later.
Okay, we made it to Ueno, popular shopping market area. Whoa, now that's interesting. Nate seems to want to go down there even though most of the shops are closed. I'm here for food. Nate's here to buy a ramen bowl for a very close friend of his.
My brother.
His brother, very close friend. See if we can find one. Ramen bowls are not something that are easily found in a place like Japan, where ramen is very scarce. Guys, this sort of big market area really brings me back to Philippines, man. It is so much like in the Philippines. Really big though, really big. I just saw some Jollibees back there. Not the store, just the bees themselves. Jollibee's a girl, by the way. Did you know that? Look it up. Further back, further back. Okay. Dang. So anyone who watched my Korea series knows that I'm addicted to the Shine Muscat grapes. Nate found a Haichu in that flavor. Let's see how legit it is. Pretty accurate to the flavor, with some extra sugar, of course, because it's candy. But yeah, it's good. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god.
I found a Nintendo Super Famicom.
Pretty sick. You gonna buy it?
I don't know.
We're in Hardolph right now. I think that's what it's called. Interesting name. We're in the junk area. And Nate found some junk. This place is another one of those popular stores that a lot of people on Instagram are like, you gotta go there. $40 with controllers and cables. That doesn't have anything. Oh, it's only $1,000? Oh, it's kind of cool just to get for fun, even if it doesn't work. Now, Nate, you do know those are region locked, so you're not gonna be able to play your Super Nintendo games on that.
Okay, so here it is. It's $45.
Whoa.
But that one's probably American.
Nate just said the Famicom is probably American. Nate doesn't know that Famicom is the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo. Oh, he found more. Very cool. Oh, there's a GameCube controller. This junk area in Hardolph is literally like a yard sale, but like they've got some crazy stuff, man. It's really cool. So many lenses. I wonder if they work. I doubt any of these are Micro Four Thirds, which is my camera, but you never know. Nate and I went to this ramen place because I wanted ramen again, and the broth was so fishy. We're like, oh, it's so fishy. And then this other foreigner got some, and he was talking to the other person he was with. He was like, oh, it's so fishy. Foreigners don't like fish. But we just walked by this other ramen place that looked incredible. I'm so mad we didn't go there instead. Nate is on a serious hunt right now for a Japanese ramen bowl. He's struggling. We found some bowls in Don Quixote, but they didn't look Japanese ramen bowl. You know, they just looked like a bowl. I mean, they were a little more open, like a ramen bowl, but we were looking for souvenir shops because maybe they'd have something. And then he found this cutlery shop over here, and I was like, cutlery? And then we got here, and it's like, it's knives. Now he's checking something else. Will we find the bowl? We only have today to find it. Stay tuned.
Eventually.
We made it to Harajuku, and there is an astronomical amount of people down there in this Takeshita Street. I don't know a lot about Harajuku. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I don't know a lot about what's here, what to see, and what to do. We're kind of doing like the speed run, all the districts of Tokyo that are famous that we missed before. Oh, it's time. Okay, we gotta cross. Look, Nate, bike rental, but you can't even bike through there. It's too much. What did it say? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're on about, man. Let's check there, for real. We are looking for the ramen bowls in here. It looks like we found them, but they might all be plastic. Nate wants to get a good one. I bought a very small Lucky cat that I'm gonna give to my mom because I could see her just putting it on her desk somewhere. I don't know if she'll actually like it or not. If she doesn't, I'll put it on my desk. Man, Harajuku definitely has the most Americans of anywhere I've been in Japan. They are everywhere, dude. Look at all this. Harajuku's like fashion? There's a certain type of fashion in Harajuku that's really popular. I see people selling it, but mostly what I see is just other Americans walking around speaking with American accents. Come to Harajuku if you want to sightsee Americans. We're some of them now. Also, there's about 1 billion strawberry places. I guess Harajuku's famous for strawberries and maybe candy. Seen a bunch of candy places as well. I definitely should have come here with Drew. Drew wanted to come to Harajuku at the time, but we ended up deciding to go somewhere else. If I knew it was so full of candy, I would have brought him here because he loves candy. Oh look, there's what this is like Harajuku style. You're gonna get some, Nate?
You should get those.
Yeah, then I'd be at like almost a normal height.
Almost. Just still a little too short.
They said, feed me, Nate, feed me. Nate and I have been back in the room for a while. We came back, laid down. I read a bunch of Death Note, which I've been reading on the train since I was in Korea. It's getting real good. If you've never seen or read it, I'd recommend it. We ordered pizza. We were gonna go out and eat somewhere around the Airbnb, but we checked and nothing was grabbing us at all. We have already agreed to have one more ramen tomorrow before we leave. But for now, yeah, I was like, hey, I noticed there's Domino's around here. I wasn't totally sure. I was like, we can go out and find something. It'd be cool for our last night. And Nate was like, Domino's? I'm already entering it in Uber Eats. Let's go. Pizza, pizza, pizza. So pizza's on the way. And now we need to start organizing, getting ready. We fly tomorrow back to the United States.
In less than 24 hours.
Don't make me think about that.
the next day.
The unfortunate day has finally arrived. We are waiting right now for our train for our about hour and a half journey to the airport. I know, Nate. I know. Don't look at him. Don't let him lie to you. He was just saying earlier, I'm so excited to go home.
I didn't say that. I said I'm ready.
I'm gonna have Buffalo Wild Wings as soon as I get home today. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm gonna Pizza King.
Yeah, I'm having Pizza King because today's my birthday, guys. Happy birthday to me. Woohoo. This is gonna be the longest birthday of my life, as I will be going over the international date line and going back in time. It will literally be the longest birthday of my life. Hope I don't die in a plane crash today. Nate, the final ramen.
And gyoza.
When we go back home, we'll never find something like this again. Not for this price, at least. So Nate had gotten a pocket Wi-Fi for Japan. When I first got here, I think I had mentioned that I was using an eSIM, but eventually that ran out and then I was on the pocket Wi-Fi as well. When they give you the pocket Wi-Fi, they give you this, here, I'll show you. They give you this thing to send it back. So you're like, oh, so if I go from another airport, I'll have to send it back. But we're leaving from the same airport, so we're like, okay, we'll just hand it back. Luckily, Nate didn't throw this thing away because they won't take it back. At least at the one he bought from. We have to go up to a mailbox on one floor above and put it in there. So don't throw this thing away, the little thing to deliver it back, because you're gonna need it no matter where you leave from, even if you can literally hand it back to them. Nate, look how cute that thing is.
Yeah. Got that.
All right.
Oh, wait.
What?
Just kidding.
All right, it's been returned.
Yeah.
Let's go check our bags. We are through security. It was, Nate, would you agree that it was about the easiest security on the planet?
Easier than domestic in the U.S.
It took us maybe, let's exaggerate a little and say 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. We're exaggerating, but yeah, something like that.
Tax-free customs the declaration. When we got there, I thought I was going to have to pull every single thing out of my bag, go through it with the guy, and be like, here are the things that I bought. They're still in the packaging. We're good, right? And the guy goes, scan your passport, scan it. He goes, all right, you're good.
Yeah, he knew we were expecting more too, because when he's like, you're good, he's kind of smiling like, that's it, go ahead.
And I'm like, but my bag. And he's like, you're good.
Thank you guys so much for watching my first ever trip to Japan, for watching through these We Wondered Japan videos. They were a ton of fun for me to make. This is unfortunately the end of that trip, and I haven't been back to Japan since then, though I do plan to go back. I'm hoping for late this year or early next year at the latest. I did recently get a new job, and I'm figuring out how all of that will play into me being able to travel and what I want to do with, you know, things going forward on this channel. There are some video ideas I have written down that I could try to make for this channel in the meantime, but for now I have a lot of ideas, and I do have a direction that I want to go with this channel, but a lot of that stuff's gonna have to wait until I can go back to Japan again, unfortunately. For right now, if you want to see more stuff from me, the main channel that I'm working on until I can go back to Japan is my convention reviews channel. So if you're into anime, cosplay, conventions, anything like that, check that channel out. That is my current focus until I can get back to Japan later this year or early next year. But once again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everyone who stuck by me with the very beginning parts of this channel. I have big ideas, and I want to go far with this channel. So thank you so much, and I'll see you at some point. Keep wondering.